हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। बच्चों, हम क्लैट 2021 का जो क्वेश्चन हुआ था, उसका हम सोल्यूशन देख रहे हैं क्वांटिटेटिव टेक्निक का। तो इस सीरीज में आज का वीडियो जो है थर्ड लेक्चर है। ठीक है, तो आइए चलते हैं और क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट करते हैं। क्वेश्चन है कि कोविड-19 pandemic turned life ups down for many families across the world. Mr. Abhishek was working as a sales executive in a famous marketing company. Due to COVID-19 pandemic lockdown and restriction, Mr. Abhishek was not able to achieve his monthly target, which resulted in a reduction of his salary. So far, he spent his income lavishly without any planning and prior calculation. However, prevailing situation compelled him to plan his expenditure to adjust his life to the present income. Therefore, he analyzed his spending of the last year, that is of 2019, so that he can plan his present year's 2020 expenditure. Through his brief analysis, he found that in the year 2019, he spent 23% of his income on food, 15% of his income on housing, 12% of his income on child education, and for his transport he spent 10%, and for clothing his family spent 10%. In the meanwhile, Mr. Abhishek also saved 15% of his income in the year 2019, and the remaining 20% of expenditure was kept as other spending. Answer the following question, provide deeper insight to Mr. Abhishek. So ये डेटा है यहाँ से ठीक है, डेटा है 2019 का कि अगर अलग अलग सेगमेंट में उन्होंने कितना एक्सपेंडिचर किया है, कितना परसेंट। ठीक है, और इस एक्सपेंडिचर के इस डेटा के बेस पे क्वेश्चंस है। तो इस डेटा को हमने एक जगह समराइज कर दिया है कि इनकम इन 2019, टोटल इनकम इन 2019, not this cannot be income, this is expenditure head. Okay, this is expenditure head and expenditure on food he spent 23%, on housing 15%, on transport 10%, education 12%, clothing 10%, other spending 20%, and saving 15%. Okay, so on the basis of given information we have to answer at least 5 questions. So just to start first question, if the total amount spent during 2019 was 56,000, what was the amount spent on food? So you know that amount of money spent on food is 23%. It means if 100% is equal to total income 56,000, so 100% is equal to 56,000 rupees. So 23% will be equal to what? 56,000 divided by 100 into 23. Okay, so 0 will be cancelled out. Now if you multiply 56 by 23, then what you will get? 6 is 18 and 5 is 15 and 6 is 12. 15 plus 12 27, 27 plus 21 28. Now 2 is the carry. 5 2 is 10 plus 2 12. 12, and now 1 0 here. So total spending on food is 12880, means 12,880 rupees. So this will be your answer, is here. Option B will be the right answer. Okay guys, now the next question, Now next question. If the total amount is spent was 56,000. Now, if the total amount is spent was 56,000, how much money was spent on clothing and housing together? So clothing 10% and housing 15%. So total spending will be what? 25%. So value of 100% is 56,000. Okay, so value of 25% will be what? 560 into 25. Now if you multiply 25 into 56, then what you get? 5 6 5s are 30 and 5 5s are 25 and 6 2s are 12. 25 plus 12, 37. 37 plus 3, 40. So 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 4, 14. So here 14,000. 14,000 means your answer C will be the right answer. Okay, C will be the right answer. So option C will be the right answer. Now the next question. What was the ratio of total amount of money spent on housing to that spent on education? So housing divided by education. So on housing, how much amount was 15% of his total income? So 15 divided by and education 12. So ratio will be what? Ratio will be 3 5s are 15 and 3 4s are 12. 5 is to 4. This option D will be the right answer. Okay. Now the next question. If the total expenditure of the family for the year 2019 was 56,000, what was the amount saved by the family during the year? So what amount was saved? 15%. So 100% is equal to 56,000. So 15% will be equal to 56,000 divided by 100 into 15. So if you simplify it, 0 0 will be cancelled out by 0. Now 0 15 6 are 90, 0 9 and 15 5 is 75 plus 9 84. So 8400 rupees was saving during 2019. Okay, so in this case option A will be the right answer. Now the next question. If the total amount is spent during 2019 was 56,000, the amount spent on other spending and clothing together was higher than the amount spent on other spending and clothing. Other spending and clothing. Other spending and clothing. So this is 30%. Okay. This is 30%. Other spending and clothing together was higher than. Now housing and child education. Housing and child education. Now housing and child education. Housing and child education. So housing was 15% and child education 12%. So these together will be what? 27%. Okay. And food and transport. Food 23% and transport. So this is 33%. Okay. And food and housing. Food 33%. Food and housing. Food is 23% and housing 15%. So this is 38%. 38%. Housing and saving. Housing 15% and saving 15%. So 15 15 30%. So the amount spent on other spending and clothing together was higher than higher than, so 30% is higher than what? 27%. So your answer will be option A, housing and child education together. So spending on other spending and clothing together was higher than housing and child education expenditure. In this case, option A will be the right answer. So guys, that's all for today. इस वीडियो में बस इतना ही. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम 2020 के सवाल करेंगे, और आज का जो वीडियो है 2021 का जो सीरीज है क्लैट 2021, उसका थर्ड वीडियो है. तो आप पहले दो वीडियो को भी अच्छे तरीके से देख ले. अगर आपको अच्छा लग रहा है तो प्लीज डू सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल एंड लाइक और कमेंट करना मत भूलिए. ठीक है, तो थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग माय वीडियो.